All right, we're back another Saturday on our Black Media with the Watchdogs. Good morning. I think I saw there he is, the birthday boy. Happy birthday, Carlton.
You muted.
All right. What you you not mute you. Okay, you 65 or 45 or 25?
I turned 73 this year, in case you didn't know.
73, eh? All right.
All right. What's going on your way, Julius? Because I think you over in the PW.
Yes, sir. Happy birthday, Carlton. And I'm not gonna be able to party with you, but I know you're gonna have a ball.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I know y'all not gonna be able to party. This weekend. I'm currently in our nation's capital this weekend. I'm trying to go to the African American History Museum later on today.
Oh, that's gonna be cool.
Awesome.
So to our viewing audience, we're gonna shift it up a little bit and make it a little more fun for you. So today we're gonna start off, y'all, 5 to 10 minutes, no more than that, 5 to 10 minutes to take a closer look at an issue. And I think Julius is gonna love this. We're gonna talk about the destruction of the MLK arena here in Savannah. Who want to kick it off?
You said who want to kick it off?
Yeah, y'all. Hey, this is your issue. You're mad. You're mad with the council. Why are you mad?
I thought you had something on it or something.
No. Our main topic today. We're going to talk about the building back better Black communities. But in our first 10 minutes or less, we're going to talk about. We're going to take a closer look at the MLK Arena here in Savannah.
Well, I'm a little upset that the arena is being torn down. The part that has significance to our community is being torn down. That's what I'm a little upset about. I'm a little upset that you can take away the name of Martin Luther King in the Martin Luther King Arena, but you leave up the Johnny Mercer Theater part. And that's a little disturbing to me. What also is a little disturbing to me about that is that I saw on the news where they say it might take, when they tear it down, it's going to take $100 to $120 million to replace whatever is going to be there. $100 to $120 million. Are they out their damn minds? $100 to $120 million. You can renovate the damn place for that. You can make it a Black Wall Street for the to spur economic growth in our communities. You can make it a shining beacon so that people see the legacy of this Black council. This council is the scariest council in the whole country. You have no backbone, none whatsoever. They could have gotten there and said, you know what? Let's do something to leave a legacy of showing people that we were here, that we did something for our community. What they're trying to do is to be fair when fair isn't really the thing to do right now. What you want to do is level the playing field. That makes it fair. They're trying to be fair from an advantage point where we're still on the bottom. Level the playing field. Make it something. You don't have to. What's the big hurry in tearing down this damn place?
Greg Parker.
Brand new.
Yeah.
Greg Parker got Van on a leash, and y'all know it.
Somebody got him on a leash.
I ain't on his lap.
Well, this is what happens when you allow people to get in the office who don't have the necessary sufficient funds to fund their lifestyle, the lifestyles that they want, and it can be evilly influenced by the almighty dollar.
Well, yeah. And
let me offer this, y'all. Julius, you said a good point, and we got 3 minutes on this. What gets me is you talked about being fair. See, Black folk, and I'm compassionate. I'm a person who's done DEI work, diversity, equity, inclusion work all my life. So I get it. But we got to stop feeling guilty for not inviting everybody to every damn cookout. Everybody can't come to the cookout. I'm just sorry. We we want to always be the kumbaya culture. We always want to be inclusive. And I appreciate that. I get it. But you got to realize we ain't always invited to the cookout. And we can't. Dr. Umar Johnson, whether you like him or not, talks a lot about that in what he's saying. We got to stop feeling guilty for protecting us and our culture.
That's correct.
Line. And so stop being behold. If you made black millionaires, you wouldn't have to go down there and beg Greg Parker.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. They are scared to lead. That is the problem with these people. They are scared to lead. What they're trying to do is be pleasing in the eyes of the establishment, and the establishment don't look like us. So you can figure that out. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to be pleasing to these people because, especially with the mayor, I guess he wants to be. This is last term, so I guess he figures he wants to have another office, maybe county commission chair, maybe run for the state rep job or something. I don't know what he wants to do, but what we have to do is be vigilant enough to make them do what needs to be done. And if we have time, I'm going to tell y'all my thoughts on a whole lot of things today. It's especially Donald Trump. If we get into that,
you see how he tried to slide it in, Carlton. See that?
Or it might. People. What we do needs to be interesting. What needs to be do is to grip people. If we don't, then I'll talk about it on Wednesday. But
you'll talk about tomorrow.
Well, I could talk about it tomorrow, but you got to remember, I don't know where I'm gonna be at tomorrow.
We're gonna be here on Earth. Hold on, y'all. Today, y'all, we're talking about. Before I go there, we're talking about what are we talking about? Oh, building back better black community. So I think, y'all, this is gonna be a 2-part series. But our first topic today, we want to talk about, as we build this conversation out, what does it mean to be black? So let me start with this video.
The headline for Stacey Patton's 2014 op-ed in the Washington Post was stark. In America, black children don't get to be children. I was reminded of this after hearing about what happened to Ralph Yarl, the 16-year-old honors student in Kansas City, whose mother sent him on a big brother task, pick up his younger brothers from a friend's house. But Ralph went to the wrong house, Andrew Lester's house. And rather than open the door and ask what Ralph needed, the 84-year-old shot him through the glass door and then shot him again, all for going to the wrong address. Black children don't get to be children, but no matter your age, when you're black in America, you don't get to be fully American. That freedom we're so fond of talking about as a nation comes with an asterisk when you're black. We're viewed with suspicion. We're never given the benefit of the doubt. Our actions are never presumed innocent. And with that comes a lot of stress. There are moments that sneak up on you, say sitting in a Starbucks while black, or birding in Central Park while black, or shopping for underwear while black, or Airbnb-ing while black. Then there are those moments when action is needed, but if you've read my writing over the years, you know I never leave home without my driver's license, insurance card, and business card with my husband's cell phone number on it, because you just never know. I'm one vigilante, avowed racist or homophobe away from calamity. And if I got into an accident on a country road, I'd think long and hard about whether to go to the nearby house for help. Could I be putting myself in more danger by doing so? I can't afford not to think this way. That's what being black in America means. Constantly weighing the pros and cons of countless situations and interactions and hoping you get from point A to point B with as much of your dignity intact, if not your life. All in an effort to just be. I'm so glad Ralph Yarl survived. But if you're black in America, no matter our age, after you prayed for him, you shuddered at the thought that that could have been or will be you or a loved one. We shouldn't have to live this way, and it's a damn shame that we must.
All right, Carlton, what's your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
One of my statement from one of my favorite TikTokers: black in itself is luxury. It simply points down to a jealous. To me, it points down to a jealousy, because if we scientifically we know that melanin is the most abundant substance in the universe. That's scientifically proven. So when you have something that's so abundant and then you can have it at the will and you can produce as much more of it, why would you not be jealous? But that situation right there is absolutely tragic. The fact of the matter is, I personally wouldn't go to nobody's door no more, because I don't feel safe doing it. Because there's too many instances that have happened over the past recent years where Black children simply have been trying to go to doors. Because I remember a couple of years ago, when he got lost and he was trying to ask for help, and then the man chased him with a gun. And now we hear where somebody has actually gotten shot. When does it end? When does somebody come and say, hey, enough is enough?
Joe, let's go for it.
Well, it ends when we stand up. The problem is that nobody respects us. The problem is that we don't respect each other. The problem is that there's no sense of unification in our community. We don't have that. And we've been brainwashed and institutionalized over the last 50 years to hate one another. So we don't stand up for one another. Yeah, you might say, oh, no, that don't happen. No, it happens in every Black community in this country. We don't stand up for each other. We don't come to bat for each other. We're disorganized and broken. We're in a sunken place in our community, and we have to get back to where we once were when we were fighting to get the things that we have now. Now that we have them, we have all become complacent. We become content, and we don't care anymore about what happens to Carlton. I don't care no more about what happens to Robert. See, that's why we created what we have here. What we have here on Our Black Media gets the message out. It gives the information to people. And with all the shows that we do, 20 that we have now, another 4 or 5 that we're developing, we are spreading information so that somebody can't say, I didn't know. Well, you need to pay attention, because I tell you, you're not going to feel the pressure until the foot or the knee is on your neck. And that's when it stops, Carlton. It stops when we all stand up together and become one again.
All right. Yeah, we're going to go to a commercial break, and we'll come back and we'll see if we want to continue with that line or continue with our topic. Hold tight.
Hello, I'm Richard Coleman, and I'm running for the office of Sheriff of Chatham County. And when I'm elected, I promise to inspect what I expect. Chatham County, it's time for a change, and that change is me, Richard Coleman.
So I was going to keep going. Carlton, you better bring yourself back now. We're paying you good. I want to go back to something you said, Julius. I want to go to Ketanji Brown Jackson. I think people fail to realize that even in 2024, we are still celebrating the first African American or the first Black person to hold or get or achieve a certain office or accolade. That's disturbing. What gets me, and you're going to love where I'm about to go with this. This gives you a free ticket to talk about the election. It disturbs me how people can align behind Trump when he has never and will never consider a Black person for any office. He had a chance to do it and didn't do it. So you got Joe Biden sitting here, and you got people who are in our corner who don't look like us. So you got white folk using their privilege, and we turn against them. How stupid is that?
Well, Robert, I'm glad that you asked that question. Because I'm serious. I'll say this again because, probably nobody will probably see the same thing that I say, because this is what I'm going to say on Tuesday and on Sunday if I'm available on Sunday. I hope that I can be available on Sunday. I should be finished by then. Donald Trump is the greatest thing to happen to the Black community in the last 50 years. He is everything that I just told Carlton about just now. Everything. He's the only one that can unify us. He is absolutely correct. As much as I dislike Donald Trump, I think he's exactly what we need right now, especially what Black Americans need. He needs to win so he can show us that we are all fools. He's the only person available that can truly unite the Black race and people of color. His racist policies, views, and actions will drive us to a point where we have no choice but to unite. We will have no choice other than to come together and fight against that which threatens to destroy us. A lot of people will probably die, and even more will suffer harshly from another virus of Trump, meaning another Trump administration. The Democratic Party has been an enabler for the laziness of African American people. They have been an enabler for Black complacency.